I've treated you civility, mate. Why do you ask that question like that? I've been polite with you.
You are, but it's also hostile.
It would be nice if you returned it back to me.
Yeah, but you're threatening me.
Unfortunately, I've got no further to say to you, okay?
So it is a cold, dull morning here in Ancoats in Manchester. And we're going to walk around and see what we can find today, but first, because I'm an idiot and left my wallet in Sainsbury's last night, we're going to go and pick it up from the nice guys there who are looking after it for me. And I'm sure it will be, but we're going to make sure that my moolah is still in there. Okay, we've got the wallet and the moolah is inside. Now that we're heading into Piccadilly Gardens, the most wholesome place in Manchester. So we're going to do some video surveillance of the video surveillance. Mother. So we've got a lot of police activity here in the gardens. Got some mounted police. There's a lot of undercovers walking around as well. So I'm not quite sure what they're expecting.
Right from the first second, you can feel it. This isn't just a casual interaction. There's this tension under the surface. The officer says he's being civil, but the tone? Slightly defensive already. So here's the question for you. Can something sound polite but still feel like pressure? Watch closely, because this moment sets the tone for everything that follows.
Jesus, bloody MCPs.
What do you get the most results from, on like sort of comments from on your channel, on your videos? What do people like to see the most?
Conflict.
Is that right?
You know, just be honest.
Between you and someone, or you filming it?
Usually it's you know, if someone doesn't like me filming, then they'll usually come up to me and they'll say, you know, don't do that, or.
You'll have them at 12:51.
We'll head our way down.
You have a nice day, sir. I hope you find something interesting.
Anything going on, or?
We're doing something called Project Servitor. Please take a flyer.
Servitor, yeah.
Have you been servitored before?
I've not been servitored, but I filmed some servitors.
It's essentially a little bit of a high-profile presence. We've got some uniformed officers, we've got some plainclothes officers, we've got some officers with horses that are here somewhere.
I noticed
just that little bit of sort of reassurance in the community.
Yeah.
Making sure everyone feels a little bit safer. Not to say that anything's going to go down imminently, but it's business as usual for us. We're unpredictable with where we go and where we deploy.
Yeah.
It's just a tactic that we're using at the minute, in particular leading up to Christmas.
Well, yeah, especially with the markets and everything around.
There's a lot going on, isn't there?
Yeah.
Okay, quick win. The wallet is recovered, money still inside. Crisis averted. But don't get too comfortable, because what starts as a normal day is about to shift fast. Ever noticed how the most ordinary situations suddenly turn into something way bigger? Keep watching. This is where things start to build.
So they are looking for a suspect. Grey puffer jacket, black jeans. Got the undercover here.
Auditing, yeah?
Huh?
Do some auditing?
Not today.
No, just filming.
Just general filming, yeah.
Got anything you need, or?
No, not really.
No?
There's not really been anything today. It's been quite quiet so far, which I suppose is a good thing.
Yeah. All right, mate. See you in a bit.
Yeah, a slight problem in Manchester is a lot of them do actually know me, which is why I don't bother auditing up here. That and generally they don't react up here.
Look at this setup. Mounted police, plain clothes, visible patrols. This isn't random. High visibility policing like this is often about deterrence, not reaction. But here's the interesting part. When there's this much presence before anything even happens, it usually means one thing. Something might happen. And when it does, cameras like this one become very important.
Nah. Theft. He's been stole some food from Greg's.
I get it, mate.
So he's saying he doesn't want to be filmed, and they're saying they don't want to be filmed, but it's a public space.
This is how it should go. Calm, respectful, transparent. No ego, no power struggle. Just a normal conversation. And honestly, it's refreshing to see. Let me ask you, if every interaction with police looked like this, would audit videos even go viral? Probably not. But that's kind of the point.
Thanks. Yeah, don't block my camera, please.
Pardon?
Don't block me.
I'm asking what you want. We're dealing with something here.
I don't care what you're dealing with. Leave me alone. Back off.
I am leaving you alone. I'm just asking what you're interested in.
You're impeding my right back.
I'm not impeding anything.
Who are you?
I'm not impeding anything.
Show me your ID.
Pardon?
Show me your ID. What's your number?
I'm Sergeant 1884. I'm asking you what you're filming us for. That's all.
Stop acting like a dick.
But swear at me again, you'll be arrested for a public order offence. Do you understand?
You can't be offended. You're a policeman.
I can be offended, and I am offended.
Okay, so just to clarify my point here, I'm referencing some case law called Harvey v. Director of Public Prosecutions, where a guy was arrested for swearing at the police. He was found guilty, but the case was overturned by a judge who ruled that the police are unable to be offended by words which are commonplace, that includes swearing, regardless of whether they find them offensive or not. They are supposed to have a thick skin and rise above it and be able to deal with such a thing. I will put a link to this in the description in case you want to read this article yourself or look into it a bit more. I do go through this in a bit more depth later on with another sergeant from the team who is a lot more amenable and reasonable, and we have a bit of a discussion about it. So yeah, stay tuned, and we'll get into that in a second. But let's rewind a little bit and get back into the video.
And just like that, the mood changes. Our suspect description goes out and everything tightens. Now we're moving from casual filming into an active situation. Legally, filming in public is generally allowed, but practically? This is where friction starts. Because rights don't always stop confrontation, they sometimes trigger it.
Like a dick.
Swear at me again, you'll be arrested for a public order offence, you understand?
You can't be offended, you're a policeman.
I can be offended, and I am offended.
You can't be.
You want to test it?
Well, it's not while we're in public, but let's go somewhere private. And then I'll swear.
Somewhere private?
Yeah, you can't be offended. Yeah, leave me alone.
Excuse me, do you want to give me a little bit of dignity? It's private, this phone.
Yeah, it's a public space.
Yes,
Yeah,
but he
fine.
doesn't want to be filmed.
This is the key moment. The subject says, "Don't film me." Officers echo it. But here's the reality. In a public place, there's usually no legal expectation of privacy. So now the real question is, does knowing your rights actually protect you in the moment? Or does it escalate things further? Watch how quickly this turns.
Public space.
Alright, mate, you want to do what you want to do, that's fair enough. As long as you come no further, it's going to be cool in the gang, okay? So come no closer than that. If you want to do that there, not an issue, my mate, okay? Come any closer, there's going to be an issue.
Is there?
I've treated you civility, mate. Why'd you ask that question like that? I've been polite with you.
You are, but it's
No,
also
so
hostile.
it would be nice if you returned it back to me.
Yeah,
mate,
but you're threatening me.
Unfortunately, I've got no further to say to you, okay?
Good. Don't speak to me then. Jesus. What's his version of being civil?
Here we go. This is where things cross from tension into confrontation. The officer steps in, physically closer, questioning intent. The auditor pushes back, and now ego enters the chat. This is the exact moment where situations either de-escalate or spiral. Take a guess. Which way is this going?
Seen anything good?
Yeah, mostly just your stupid colleagues.
My stupid colleagues? Oh, mate, come on.
Your plainclothes sergeant, the fat one.
Come on. Hey, that's offensive.
Well, he's been offensive to me.
Why, what's he said? No, tell me, genuinely. I'm a sergeant, mate. I'm interested in what someone said to you.
Well, you'll see it online, but he's, just filming, and he's getting in front of the camera, trying to stop me filming.
Listen, I'm not trying to say I'm genuinely interested
Oh, he was going to arrest me.
to kind of see how we can better interact with people like yourself. What's your channel?
It's called Absolute Audits.
Absolute Audits.
Yeah.
How many followers?
About 14,500.
Really? Is it monetised?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you all right?
As long as no one doesn't.
Do you do alright out of it?
Nah, not really.
You know, is it worth doing?
I just do it for...
Do you enjoy it?
Yes.
Oh, there you go.
It gives me something to do.
Do you just do like Manchester? Or you
I don't even live up here.
do you not?
Just came up here.
So how long you stayed up in Manchester for then?
A few days.
Yeah? Has it been worthwhile with that?
This is powerful. The auditor brings up case law, Harvey versus DPP. And this isn't just random knowledge, it directly challenges the officer's threat. Because legally, being offended isn't always enough for an arrest. But here's the twist. Knowing the law and applying it in real time are two very different things.
Is that DJI, is it?
Yeah.
I'm not in touch
It's
with
the new Pocket 3.
Oh, nice one. They're all like gimbaled up and all that.
Yeah,
Dead smooth. Can you run with it and it's like dead smooth?
I had the number 2, but I was filming in Brighton.
Alright, you do get about
at the county court, and the security guard came out.
If you're going to film at a court, mate, there is kind of issues there. So
but not in public. You know, I was filming outside on the pavement.
Yeah, no issue with that.
You know, as the media do. He came out and he dragged me into the court by my gimbal. He was like, snapped it. We went in, dragged me on the metal detector, went over, he was strangling me. Because he didn't want to. I'd caught him on film swearing at me and he wanted me to delete it.
There's quite a bit, and this goes for the police as well, there's a little bit of a misunderstanding. It's something we kind of actively tell our officers now, because you, as you well know, are quite, happy to film in a public space, you're allowed to do that, but not all of your colleagues, should we say, are as polite as yourself, and as you know as well as I do, mate, people try it on, don't they?
They do, but I approach everyone the same as I've spoken to you, and it was just, when he starts getting in the way of my camera and threatening to arrest me.
Right. Well, I didn't see any of that, so I can't.
Admittedly, I did call him a dick, but
if I came up to you now and called you a dick, how would you react?
Yeah, but if I was acting like one, it might be justified.
Have you ever heard of Patari's box?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, Google that.
All right.
Yeah. It's a very old theory that still stands true today. Yeah. Basically, if you act like a dick to someone, it's more than likely they're going to act like a dick to you.
Yeah.
Rightly or wrongly, but Google it, mate. Patari's box.
It's like
it'll probably come in very handy in your line of work.
So I can't remember which comedian it was. He has a joke where he says. I think he was complaining about someone not liking the word cunt. And he said people who don't like the word cunt would hear it a lot less if they didn't act like one. And I thought, well, that's kind of true. But
I can kind of see where he's coming from with that.
But he said he was offended, and I pointed out the police can't be offended by swearing.
We can. We're people at the end of the day, mate.
You are, but when you're in uniform,
I wouldn't particularly say you'd be right. That on its own to arrest somebody. No. But to say police can't be offended, I don't think that's fair.
Yeah, but you can't be, offended.
Harass the landlord. Not by something like that.
It's it's been through the courts.
People at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
It is, but you're expected to
sticks and stones and all that.
You're expected to have a thick skin.
Does that make it right?
It doesn't, but you're sworn at daily, I imagine.
Again, but does that make it right? Is that a societal problem? Are we happy to live in a society where it's acceptable to swear at the police?
I'm not saying it's acceptable.
That's an argument for another time, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, but that's the kind of stuff we deal with, mate. And the thing is, if it does become acceptable, then it escalates, doesn't it? And then does it then become acceptable to start assaulting police officers?
No.
Do you see what I mean, though? How things can escalate.
Oh, I get it. Yeah.
If you don't call people a dick.
He was winding me up.
Were you trying to wind him up?
No, I was trying to film someone being arrested and he wouldn't let me. He was standing in the way of this.
Well, I want there, mate.
It's a public space.
It's in a public place, mate. You're not getting any private information.
Luckily, one of the uniformed police was kind of saying to him, leave him alone. It's fine.
Well, maybe, like I said, I don't know the exact search, mate, but maybe there's a little bit of learning there for everybody.
Yeah.
Not to call police officers dicks and us not to try and block your camera and stop you making your livelihood.
Yeah, learning on both sides.
Well, every day's a learning day.
It is. Yeah. I'll be better.
What's your plan
you can be better.
Mate? Yanking about?
No, I've got to go. I've got to go change hotel rooms.
Notice what's happening. The officer doubles down. Even after being challenged, there's no step back. And this is where authority and law can clash in real time. So let me ask you, if you were in this situation, would you stand your ground or walk away to avoid escalation? There's no easy answer here.
I went in there and they hadn't emptied the bins, so
which hotel
I just stayed in there, some Marriott, and I stayed in there. And
that surprised me with the Marriott. They're usually pretty decent.
Yeah, I thought, it's fine. I'll stay in there one night, but I kind of mentioned it in passing, and they said, we'll give you an upgrade if you move. I said, okay, I'll move there.
Well, worth mentioning it in passing, then.
I'll do that.
Mate. Right, nice one. We're about most days all over the city centre, so I'll certainly pass on to the rest of the staff, mate. Maybe a little bit of a refresh on the photography and guidance. Yeah,
He was a sergeant as well. I'd expect
Well,
you know.
what I would ask from yourself then, mate, is that please don't call myself or my colleagues dicks.
Yeah.
It's not nice, is it?
Fair enough.
All right, and then hopefully we may well do something that might spark off some extra views on there. You never know, Manchester's a busy place, mate, and anything can happen.
You know, and then the guy putting him in the van, I mean, he was okay about it, but it was very passive. It was like, don't film, he's got a right to privacy, it's not in a public space. I continued filming, and then you have to get in a directive. It has to be, okay, you can film, but don't come any closer. And it's like, well I can.
There's people's personal space.
Yeah.
Which, like, I'm not going to do it.
You know, I wasn't even this close.
Right, like I said, I wasn't there, but I wouldn't come right up to you because that's not nice, is it? But,
no.
Yeah, well, hopefully, mate, you'll get something, and
it's interesting.
Remind me what it's called because I'm going to go on it later.
There's absolute audits. You'll probably be on it.
Right, all right.
You'll see yourself.
No issue with that, mate. No issues whatsoever.
Probably.
Well, listen, enjoy the rest of your day, mate. Stay safe. Like I say, seriously now, we are about all over the city.
Yeah.
So you are about videoing all kinds of stuff. You're probably going to see more than a lot of our plainclothes officers. Yeah. So whether you do or you don't, what I would ask.
And I hear stuff as well. I saw him before you guys saw him.
Yeah. Well. And what I would ask from people like yourself, mate, is that genuinely, if there's something you're not happy with that could affect the safety of other people, then come and let us know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you been on the Project Servitor website?
I haven't. No.
Yeah. Get on there, mate. Dead interesting. Loads of information on there.
Is that? I've seen you doing like knife arches and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's the same thing. Isn't
Yeah.
it?
We've got. So yesterday we were out with armed officers. We've got plainclothes. We might have our drone out. We've got horses out. We've got search dogs. Some plainclothes stuff. Yeah, we've got everything at our disposal that we as the police have. We're out. We work with BTP a lot, so we're out on the train lines and that kind of stuff. So it's not just the city centre. What we've got to do, we've got to keep everybody on their toes. See? And you never know, we might generate some content for you along the way. Have a look on that website, though, mate.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Servitor. I've got a leaflet.
Google it. Oh, you got a leaflet?
Yeah, I've got a leaflet.
On the website, man. Have a look.
Cool. We'll do.
Right.
Cool.
What's your name, buddy?
Won't give it.
Right. Anyway.
Cool. See you later. We'll leave this guy. I've got to get back to my hotel. I'm running late. Hello. And get off to this venue and I'll go and see this band for an hour or so at the venue. And then I'll be back out this afternoon and in the morning. So that'll either be in this video.
This right here, this is rare. No shouting, no ego. Just an actual conversation. Both sides give a little, both sides learn something. And that's the real takeaway from this entire video. Not every encounter has to be a fight. Sometimes the most powerful outcome is simply understanding.